just kind of.
Okay. I guess everyone has seen the release today, and I guess our statement for today is that we have withdrawn our application from the NAHL, the North American Hockey League, which is the junior league that Corpus Christi's in, and we intend to play in a professional hockey league next year. And there's a lot of turmoil going on in the hockey world right now. There's mergers being discussed and teams coming and going different places, so I can't say with certainty exactly what that will look like, but we intend to be in a pro league next season. Laredo Bucks, 10th year of play, pro hockey. So I'll answer any questions as I can. There's a lot of details of that I can't talk about, but I'll talk about what I can.
Can you be more specific about which league the Bucks will be playing in?
No, I can't because I really don't know. And it's very, very similar to what we went through in the conference realignment, a year ago, where some people were saying they were going to go to the Pac-10 and others saying they were going to go to the SEC, and then that didn't happen, and then the teams dropped out of the Big 12 and went somewhere else. So there's a lot of that sort of thing going on. That is the exact analogy. Some of what others do will affect us, but we are definitely going to be playing pro hockey in Laredo next season.
Glenn, when was the application withdrawn?
Last week, I think it was. Yeah.
What was the decision behind that? Just to remain pro hockey?
Yeah,
or?
there was a lot of that had to do with what the fan reaction was here in Laredo. We listened to what they said, and we heard loud and clear they wanted pro hockey, so that's the direction we have chosen to go.
What leagues are you considering?
I can't say that right at the moment.
Can you say how many?
I would say there's probably 3 different options that are out there.
Is the level of play the same as the CHL?
I can't say that exactly for sure right now. So again, a lot of it depends on what goes on with other teams and other cities and other markets.
Would any of the 3 leagues considered provide an opportunity to affiliate with an NHL team or an AHL team?
That's a good question. I haven't even thought of that one yet. I guess that's a possibility.
Have you talked to Coach Ruskowski and the players about it, and how was their reaction?
I haven't talked to the players, talked to Coach, and he understands that we have a decision to make, and we'll evaluate the situation after that.
So no personnel changes planned as of now or in the future? Or?
Just everything's up in the air until we see which direction that we're headed. That goes for all of the staff and all of that situation.
So let me ask, when can we expect to see the team announcement, and so season ticket holders can start making decisions?
Well, and that's a good question. The sooner the better. But there's a pretty big meeting that's taking place on April the 11th, and I don't expect to walk out of there with the definitive answer at the end of the day on April the 11th. But I think on April 15th or so, we might have a pretty good direction about where we're headed. And but one of the things we got to be careful of is. There are other teams that are still in their season, and very much like we didn't want to compromise our seasons with a distraction, some of these other people aren't going to want to compromise theirs with a distraction. So I might be able to say more on the week of April 11th, but definitive it may be yet when the CHL season is actually over.
Who would be involved in that April 11th meeting?
It is an owners meeting of different teams.
The CHL?
CHL, just to discuss some of the different things that are floating around out there.
Glenn, what's your reaction? Are you happy or relieved to be staying in pro league and having withdrawn from the junior league?
Absolutely. No, I feel good about the situation. I thought the NAHL was a good option, and it's a much higher level of play than a lot of people realize. But I also understand that it's different, and I think the fans here in Laredo have become accustomed to pro hockey, and that's what they wanted. And actually, that's what I preferred all along too.